Welcome to our comprehensive tutorial on risk accounting. Today we will dive deep into understanding risk accounting, exploring various tools and strategies essential for effective financial management. Let's start with the basics. Risk accounting refers to the process of identifying, assessing, and managing financial risks within an organization. This involves estimating potential losses and incorporating risk management into financial planning and decision-making processes. Why is risk accounting crucial? Without a proper understanding and management of risks, organizations can face significant financial losses and can be unprepared for adverse events. Effective risk accounting ensures that potential risks are mitigated, enhancing financial stability. To effectively manage risks, an organization must follow a systematic process. First, let's discuss the identification of risks. Identification involves pinpointing potential risks that could impact the organization. These could be market risks, credit risks, operational risks, or liquidity risks. For instance, market risks can arise from fluctuations in interest rates, foreign exchange rates, or market prices. Credit risks stem from the possibility that a borrower might default on a loan. Operational risks can occur due to internal failures like system glitches or inadequate processes, while liquidity risks emerge when an organization cannot meet its short-term financial obligations. Next is the assessment of risks. This step involves evaluating the potential impact and likelihood of the identified risks. Quantitative methods like value at risk, VAR, and stress testing are commonly used. Value at risk, or VAR, estimates the maximum potential loss over a specific time frame with a given confidence level. For example, a VAR of $1 million with a 95% confidence level means there is a 5% chance that losses will exceed $1 million over the specified period. To visualize, here's a graph representing potential losses with different confidence levels. Stress testing, on the other hand, assesses the impact of extreme but plausible adverse scenarios on the organization's financial position. For example, consider a financial institution conducting a stress test to determine the impact of a significant economic downturn. By simulating various adverse conditions, such as a 20% drop in stock market prices or a 3% rise in interest rates, they can gauge their resilience and make necessary adjustments. After assessing the risks, the next step is risk management. Several strategies can be employed, such as risk avoidance, risk reduction, risk sharing, and risk retention. Risk avoidance involves eliminating activities that expose the organization to risk. For example, a company might avoid entering a volatile market to prevent potential losses. Risk reduction aims to minimize the impact or likelihood of risks. This can be achieved through diversification, stricter controls, or enhancing systems and processes. For instance, diversifying the investment portfolio can reduce dependency on a single asset's performance. Risk sharing involves transferring a portion of the risk to third parties, such as through insurance or hedging. For instance, companies often purchase insurance to protect against potential operational disruptions. Finally, in risk retention, an organization decides to accept the risk because the costs of mitigating it may outweigh the benefits. This often occurs when the potential risk is relatively low, or mitigation measures are too costly. A good example of risk retention is a retailer accepting minor inventory shrinkage due to theft or damage, as the cost of additional security measures might not justify the expense. A significant part of risk accounting includes the continuous monitoring and reviewing of risks. This ensures that previously identified risks are still relevant and that emerging risks are promptly addressed. Let's look at a case study to understand these concepts better. Consider a multinational corporation with significant exposure to foreign exchange risk. The company identifies the risk due to its transactions in multiple currencies. To assess the risk, the corporation might use value at risk VAR to quantify potential losses from currency fluctuations. They perform stress testing to evaluate the impact of extreme currency devaluation scenarios on their financials. To manage this risk, the corporation employs a combination of hedging strategies, such as forward contracts and options, to lock in exchange rates and mitigate potential losses. They also diversify their investment portfolio to reduce the impact of currency volatility. Here's a visual representation of how foreign exchange risk impacts the corporation's financials under different scenarios. Regular monitoring allows the corporation to adjust their risk management strategies as market conditions change, ensuring ongoing financial stability. They conduct quarterly reviews, analyzing any changes in the risk landscape and making necessary adjustments to their hedging tactics. Now, let's test your understanding with a few questions. Question 1. What is the primary purpose of risk accounting? Answer. The primary purpose of risk accounting is to identify, assess, and manage financial risks within an organization to ensure financial stability and preparedness for adverse events. Question 2. What are the 4 common strategies used in risk management? Answer. The 4 common strategies used in risk management are risk avoidance, risk reduction, risk sharing, and risk retention. Question 3. What is value at risk, VAR, and how is it used in risk assessment? Answer. Value at risk, VAR, is a statistical measure that estimates the maximum potential loss of a portfolio over a specific time frame with a given confidence level. It is used to quantify and assess the potential impact of market risks. Proper risk accounting and management are crucial to maintaining an organization's financial health. By identifying, assessing, managing, and continuously monitoring risks, organizations can enhance their resilience and achieve long-term success. Thank you for joining us in this detailed exploration of risk accounting. We hope you found this tutorial insightful and that it enhances your understanding and management of financial risks.